I'm Alan Weiss, and this is the writing on the wall. Hi, I'm Alan Weiss, and this is the writing on the wall. This episode, gain a month a year. That's right, gain a month a year. I was at a play at a regional theater. They were doing a play called Preface to the Alien Garden. Inner city, gang violence, very moving. Guns, blood. And midway during the first act, someone in the audience has a cell phone that rings, and he takes the call. And as he's hunched over taking the call, one of the actors comes up with one of the prop guns and points it at him and says, "Give me the phone or I'll shoot." The man meekly gave away the phone, and the audience gave a rousing round of applause. What is so important that cell phones have to be on all the time? Unless somebody is a brain surgeon for NASA with a shuttle going up, I don't get it. Have you seen the people with the earpieces? I mean, these things that sit in your ear like some kind of strange alien creature has nested there? These are the modern pocket protectors. Remember, we used to look at pocket protectors and say, low-level nerd? I was with a lawyer in Atlanta, having drinks in a bar, and he's got this thing in his ear which is blinking blue. I said to him, I cannot pay attention to you with that thing in your head. What is so important that we have to be interrupted all the time by inane, banal calls? Here's a technique. Use cell phones for outgoing only. I keep a cell phone. There's one in each one of my cars. There's one in my briefcase. But I only turn it on to check my messages and return calls. That way, I time shift calls to when I want to return them. I don't want to be interrupted. There's no need to interrupt me. Use cell phones, but only for outgoing. I saw a guy with 3 accessories on his belt. I guess a pager, a cell phone, and God knows what else. Maybe a toaster. Who could be that important? What do you need to be doing? Or maybe he just likes to have a bigger belt. I don't know. But technology's got to be an enabler, not an obstacle. We have to stop dumb email threads. You want to save time? Stop writing back and forth to people. Thank you. No, thank you. You're welcome. No, you're welcome. How you doing? I'm fine. How are you? Fine. If you really want to get rid of this, when somebody says, how you doing? Tell them, well, your elbow hurts. That'll end the conversation. Most blogs that you see are dumber than dirt. Everybody said, have a blog. It's important to have a blog. Who has time to read this stuff? If you take a look at YouTube, which is the big thing, at least at this moment, it's got some of the most boring videos ever created. Why would you spend your time on this? I have satellite radio. I got it installed in my cars. It comes with the cars. Why not? Do you know I listen to 6 channels? 6 channels. They offer 280 or 912. I can't tell you. Did you ever surf through the cable networks or the satellite networks? 5 shows make sense. I don't get it. The guy I met, one of my favorites, had 40 speed dials on his phone. 40 speed dials. He said, just 1 or 2 number combinations gets me everyone. The trouble is, he couldn't remember 40 speed dial codes, so he had a chart. And so he'd want to call his aunt, and he'd pull out the chart, and number 17, he had to look up on this. Doesn't make sense to me, but there you have it. If you need help with something, hire someone. Hire someone to do the lawn. Hire someone to do the pool. Hire someone to do the trees. Hire someone to clean the house. Your time is more valuable. My wife has this down to a science. We eat out 7 nights a week. She makes great reservations. I hide her Christmas presents in the oven. She's never found them yet. Medical consultants will tell doctors, never make wall-to-wall appointments. They'll kill you. Something goes wrong, you have a domino effect. One patient is late, there's a crisis, there's an emergency. The same for us. There should always be downtime. Time to take care of the unexpected. Time to recharge batteries. Time is better spent walking the dog, smelling the roses, having coffee, than it is in wall-to-wall work. Work is fuel for our lives, not the other way around. One final technique. Stop going to boring meetings. Most meetings are boring. Meetings are not meant to exchange information. You can do that in email, or by letter, or by phone, or by fax. Stop going to boring meetings. There's no reason to be there. Put an end to it. You'll be surprised. Nobody will miss you. Nietzsche said, the day has 100 pockets if you know what to put in them. It's easy to know. I know. Well, Koufax is waiting for me. I'm Alan Weiss, and this is the writing on the wall. Koufax, come on, Koufax. Let's go, Koufax. Come on, Koufax. Good boy.